I will check out the update here on Hermine, making landfall, of course, just after 1:30 across St. Mark's, near St. Mark's, right along the panhandle here with 80-mile-an-hour winds. We'll continue to see those maximum winds subside over the next several hours, of course, as it makes inland progress here. But the rain is going to continue to be an issue, not just for the panhandle, but for us. In fact, that tail is going to be a problem here where it sets up, because what we're going to get is heavy rainfall over the same areas for an extended period, and that's going to be a problem here. Tropical storm warning still in effect, and in fact those bands will contain wind gusts around 40, in excess of 40 miles an hour, and that will continue and a little bit stronger, in fact, as you head closer to the coast. By the way, the coastal flooding, that's because of the surge, and we've had numerous evacuations as a result of the Gulf coming in with the times of high tide and that storm surge pushing in. So we'll continue to follow that. That is going to be a temporary issue. By the time we get into later today, that will improve. But the winds will not, and the rainfall that will be heavy will not either. In fact, we continue with a tornado watch with some of those bands. You can get quick spin-ups. We've had that last 24 to 36 hours across the north. That extends till 8 a.m. On Futurecast, we'll be able to see again, this is that band that sets up. It doesn't move all that much, and so what you get is what we call this train track, right, that goes right on top of the same area. And these are tropical downpours, so they're going to put a lot of rain down in a very short amount of time. So not only the coastal morning flooding, but also the freshwater flooding with the additional rainfall, unfortunately, here as we continue with temps in the low to mid 80s. That rain will be heavy at times, but better news for the weekend, as we've been talking about here. We'll still have residual tropical moisture tomorrow, so I think we're raining pretty good in the afternoon. It's just not going to be heavy and steady. And then by Sunday, we're back to afternoon thunderstorms. And of course, Monday, Labor Day, looks great. Warm, sunny in the morning, and then afternoon storms, and that'll be the pattern heading into early next week. We'll have more updates throughout the day on Hurricane Hermine.